Well, here we go. They spent a whole lot of money trying to block you spiritually. And anyway, too, maybe, these people been trying to get you fired, trying to block opportunities for you. And look, they spent all their money trying to do that, and now they're broke. Ha, ha, ha. Spiritual court is now in session. All right, so we could be talking about your aunt and her husband, taking how it resonates for you. What do we have here? They work for the Baphomet, okay? So they work for demonic, dark, satanic, devilish energies. Seven of Swords reverse. You are finding this out. You could be finding this out through this reading, or you already got confirmation of this your own way. Like you found out that these people are demonic because the Seven of Swords is getting exposed. The Seven of Swords is also stealing, being sneaky, strategizing, all types of shit. And this in the reverse is like you found out about all of that, okay? Yeah, look, 1010 is over. You found out the truth. And look, we got here a DUI. So somebody is going to get stopped because they're going to be drinking they're going to be driving while under the influence. Okay, so maybe for some of y'all, I just said drinking. So maybe they're drinking while they're driving. Oh, my God. All right. So let's see. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. The letter K could be significant. Capital One Bank. So somebody has Capital One. This could be you or somebody involved. All right, this could be that they're doing some type of scheming here with this Capital One. Let's see what else comes out. A close friend is stabbing you in the back. Wow. It says they stole the money that was... Yeah, I just said, look. I just said they could be doing some type of scheming here with this Capital One. They stole the money that was for you. Now they are trying to lie about you and make you fit the lie that they said about you because they fear the consequences. All right, so this could be your relatives though, okay, because this is giving something like the will. All right, so with this energy with the will, your aunt and her husband, they are involved in stealing the money that was left to you. One of your relatives passed away. They left you something on the will, and this relative with this particular card here, they lied about you to be able to, maybe they got power of attorney over you. Maybe they tried to put you in the loony bin, all right, in the psych ward. They try to say that you have mental problems, whatever, that you are unfit to be able to handle this money, that they have to handle it for you, that you are mentally unstable. You cannot, like it goes deep with something about a lie here and them wanting you to fit the lie. Because like it says here, they fear the consequence. So the consequence is that they're going to end up getting in big trouble for this because they was lying about you and your mental state and whatever it is that they was lying about just to get some type of money. All right. That's for somebody very specific. All right. So let's clarify. My bad. Y'all hear me sniffing. I feel like I'm getting a little cold. Okay. All right. So let's clarify that a close friend of yours is stabbing you in the back. Let's see what we can get with that. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit. A close friend is stabbing the collective in the back. What are they doing? What are they doing to the collective? Well, damn. It says here, I use him for money. I'm obsessed with your life and jealousy. Well, damn. Okay. A close friend. Somebody's close friend is jealous of you. It doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male. Just don't look at the shoes. It's just somebody who's jealous of you. All right. They are obsessed with your life. For some of y'all, they're dealing, like if it's a female, she's dealing with somebody here, but she's just using them for money. And this is a close friend of yours. Interesting. Tell me more about this close friend. What are they doing to the collective? So I don't know if you know, like it's given like this person is dealing with your baby daddy. Okay, yeah, look, Four of Pentacles. Somebody is giving them money. All right, the Four of Pentacles holding on to that money. But look how we have here. You see all the designer bags. Oh my God, yo, look at the side chick card. Yo, this is crazy. Let me put the light more clear. Wow, look at this, y'all. Look at all the bags. The pentacles is like money, you see? So this guy that she's using for money, oh my goodness, he's giving her all his pentacles because in the reverse, he's tricking on her. He's giving her all the money. He's not holding on. He's not saving his money. He's tricking it on the side chick. Look at that right there. And y'all remember what was coming out in the news about Saweetie, right? That she's on that type of time too. That she be doing something strange with a little piece of change, allegedly. Okay. But she look cute here, so I wanted to use it for this deck. If you like this deck, click the link in my bio. This is my What's the Scoop deck. And that's the side chick card. Okay. So that's what's going on here. For some of y'all, the side chick could look like this. Okay. So this close friend of yours, this is for somebody very specific. They are dealing with your ex or dealing with your person. Okay? Because what? Look what we got at the bottom of the deck. Blowing kisses at each other. Look, this is giving Valentine's Day balloons. So this gotta be somebody's ex that's dealing with their friend. And your friend is stabbing you in the back because they over here. Look, and with the sun card too, like out in the open, they could be out in the open with it, you know, kissing, flirting. Okay, like it says here, affection return, giving and receiving. Like, listen, that's what's going on right now. All right, that's for somebody. That's what your close friend is doing. My goodness, and they are obsessed with your life. Okay, all right, so let's move on. So this is for somebody. This is how they're stabbing you in the back. They're using your baby daddy, or they're messing with the same dude that you're messing with, or they're messing with your ex because they want to live, you know, your life. They want to be in your shoes. They want to see what it feels like to be you. And that's what they're doing. All right. They're jealous of you and they're using this guy for money. Somebody needs to know that. Okay. All right. So tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know? Concert. They going to a damn concert. With the sun card here, it's like they're all out in the open. They're all happy and in love, you know, like cuffing out here in these streets, you know, and it's like they don't care, with no care in the world. So again, it's either your baby daddy or your ex, or if it's your current person, then listen, it says side chick here, so somebody needs to know that. Okay, so we got here a concert. That's what it's giving. Like they probably gonna go to a concert. What concert is I know right now, who is it? Cardi B is in concert. Somebody going to the Cardi B concert. Maybe he's taking her. This is crazy, y'all. Look, he's going to take her in his black car. Somebody needs to be aware of this. Oh my God. What else, Spirit? Tell me more. An entrepreneur is significant. This could be you or somebody involved. HIPAA law violation. Somebody got caught being all up in your records, and they work for the health field. Whatever they do in the health field, they have access to your records, and they're gonna get fired because they was looking into your records. That's a HIPAA violation. All right, they probably was sharing whatever they saw there. And again, this could be connected to this right here, what I said, that they was lying about your medical records and saying that you have, you know, mental issues, and they was all up in your records, and whoever was involved, the doctor that did the fake diagnosis, that did that for money so that they go get a cut of that money, they're going to get fired too. And probably, you know, they're not going to be able to work in this field anymore. A Capricorn is significant. This could be you or them. Tell me more. Somebody who's currently in college is involved. This is you or them. They're siphoning energy from kids. Okay, so there's somebody here siphoning energy from kids. They could be feeding the kid and siphoning their energy like that, putting stuff in the food, or they could be doing something else, you know, and I don't even want to think of that, but that could be that too, like somehow doing that. All right, look at this. They're doing rituals. Somebody's doing rituals in the hotel, all right, or in the motel, because wherever they live, they probably cannot do the rituals, so they all get together at the hotel. And it says they want you to masturbate in order to harness your energy so they could drain your energy. So look, siphoning energy from kids, and somebody's trying to siphon from your energy. So these people are going crazy right now. They cannot siphon from you, so they're going to try, look, child abuse. Yo, putting all of that together, what I just said, okay, like they could be doing that in a hotel, because you could siphon energy from somebody through having sex. So put it together, okay, with the kids. Then we got here child abuse, hotel, masturbation, all types of weird shit. Listen, somebody gonna get caught up for that. All right, somebody might be doing that to kids. All right, it says there. All right, so it could be two people. It could be a couple. It could be your aunt and her husband. Someone lives on an Indian reservation. Okay, this could be you or somebody involved that lives on an Indian reservation. And look, a male child. I'm telling you, they're going to get caught up for this. Somebody's going to get caught up for that. For doing something with a male child. Some type of child abuse charge. Okay, so we have here the number 36. Somebody could be 36 years old. It says hope and big water. So they could be doing rituals by the water, trying to hold on to hope that they're not going to get exposed. Look at that. 9 of Swords. I'm telling you, 9 of Swords is them right now stressing. They're having anxiety and sleepless nights. So they think that if they do some type of ritual with the marine spirits, that's going to help them. It's going to give them hope. Like they feel that they're going to be able to get away with this. But no, they're going to get caught up for either the child abuse charge or for stealing this money from you, from the will and whatever they was doing. So, you know, take it how it resonates. But they're going to get caught up. Yeah, look, we have a home health aide. So I'm telling you, somebody works in that lane. All right, we have here an army wife. Okay, tell me more. Somebody that has a Honda Civic. That could be the black car that we're picking up on here. Tell me more. No drugs, no meds. So this could be, again, drugs, meds, hospital, home health aid, all of that energy. So I said no, but yeah, it says on, my bad. So somebody's on some type of drugs, on some type of medication. A male cousin from your father's side is involved in this. They're going to try again. And we have here somebody's mother-in-law is involved in this. Let me clarify and see, what are they going to try again? Let's see, what are they going to try again, Holy Spirit? All right. What are they going to try again? A King of Pentacles. All right, so a masculine energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, though. He's going to try to do a sacrifice with this hangman. And what's this? Dating. This could be somebody that you're dating. The hangman is a sacrifice. Look, and we have addictions. And look, we just saw right now somebody's on meds. And look what we have here. Pills. Somebody could be on perks. That's interesting because today a video popped up, right, on my Instagram. And it was of a... I forgot who the lady was. She's an influencer. I forgot who she is. But she was sitting on the toilet. And she was saying that she just got surgery. And she's on perks. And that it makes her really constipated. So I was like, okay, too much information. But you know how it is nowadays with people on social media. But it really got my attention. Because I was like, damn, that's what these bitches be going through. Like, you know, these perk head bitches. These perk head dudes. Like, y'all just be running around all constipated and shit all day. Like, I don't understand it, bro. But listen, that's what I'm getting. Like, that reminded me of a karmic. There's a karmic right now that is constipated, stressed, and pressed. Because she cannot shit. And she's on these meds and she cannot get off them. And she's stressed right now. I forgot 187 murder. Like, I completely looked over that. Somebody could have been trying to unalive you. All right. But look, they're going to try to do a sacrifice again. Okay. Give me one more on this hangman. What is this sacrifice for? They want money or something? Trying to siphon from somebody's energy. What's the goal? All right. We have the death card reverse. And it says here, I'm pregnant with somebody else's baby. What? Look at this. Revelation. Revelation got exposed. Somebody got exposed that... All right. You know what this is giving? Now that I'm seeing this, the King of Pentacles is not who's doing the voodoo. That's who they're doing the voodoo on. This person is dating a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles got some type of stability. This could be you who's watching the King of Pentacles. This is you. They're doing this sacrifice on you because you found out that she's pregnant with somebody else's baby, or you found out that she had gotten pregnant. Maybe the baby is already a kid, and you found out that it's not your kid. You found out because that's what I'm seeing here. So the spell work is for there not to be a death here, an ending in this relationship after they got exposed. Look at this, the 10 of Cups. They want to be married. Yo, these people be bugging, bro. These karmics, like, they really think they're gonna get this marriage, the 10 of cups, this happily ever after with you, after you found out the truth that it's not your baby. Get the fuck out of here. No, that's not happening. All right, so yeah, look, we got the Ace of Swords here reversed. There's not gonna be a breakthrough when it comes to this voodoo that this karmic is doing at this time. Okay, so you found out the truth about that baby that is not yours. They trying to do a freaking sacrifice here. That's what we have here. They're going to try again. They're going to try this shit again. And it's still not going to work. You are not going back to this karmic. You don't want to deal with this karmic. Okay. So let's see. That dog. You hear that dog in the background, y'all? That could be significant because that dog is like barking a lot. Somebody could have dogs. Or maybe when they try to pop up in your crib, you're going to hear dogs. All right. So look. Yo, you cannot make this up. I just said when they try to pop up in your crib, you're going to hear dogs. Look, watch the company that you keep. Oh my goodness. What is this? A heart attack? I don't know, but it could be a sneak attack that they trying to come up in your house with your own keys. Look at this shit. Change your locks. Change your locks. That's not for everybody. This is somebody that you was around. This could be your ex. This could be this damn karmic right here who's doing this voodoo on you to stay with them. They have keys, house keys. It's a copy of your house keys. All right, so you need to change your locks. All right, so let's see. Now we have here something about a jury trial. What can we get with this jury trial, Holy Spirit? They're trying to make you sleep too much or not enough through spell work. They want you out of balance. Oh my God. And look, because they did mail fraud, or mail fraud is a part of whatever they did. Like, it could be some type of RICO here. Okay, so jury trial, and they're trying to throw you off balance. They're trying to make you, not sleep at all or sleep too much where you just start missing opportunities and shit because you're sleeping all damn day. But that's what they're trying to do, just throw you off balance. But the goal with the throwing you off balance is to block you, to be able to bippity bop you, to do voodoo on you. Because with this mail fraud, it's like maybe they don't want you to be able to make it to this case. This court case. They don't want you to press charges. Like, they're just sending you a lot of spell work, trying to block you from this trial here. Yeah, look, and they're keeping tabs on you. They're trying to see if the voodoo's working, if you're gonna press charges, like whatever is happening with this mail fraud. I feel like this is just a little part of everything else. Matter of fact, that could be connected to this energy that we picked up on with stealing the money that was left to you. All right. And then with this mail fraud, they did this so that you don't get any type of mail regarding what they did here. Like, they did all of this under your nose without you knowing. And they pretended to be you. They did a bunch of forgery and all types of shit, and that's why there's going to be a trial here. That's going to be a big thing. All right. Because like I said, the doctor is going to get caught up too, because they made some type of false diagnosis, a bunch of fake ass documents, all that shit. Everybody that was involved in this is going down. Someone in their family or in their coven is going to pass away. All right. That's because of the voodoo that they keep trying to do to you, all these damn voodoo rituals. Somebody has a Buick vehicle. This could be you or somebody involved. And somebody that works from home is significant. This could be you or one of them. All right. Let's see what else. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Someone with a dating profile was trying to get you trafficked. Oh my goodness. You need to be careful on those dating sites. Listen, like I be telling y'all over and over, my collective, we supposed to be teen celibate, so you should not be on no dating sites right now. You need to be focusing on staying alive, because look what's going on right now around you. You think it's time to be getting boom boom or getting dick down? No. Right now it's time to stay alive, okay? So somebody who's trying to do that, they probably thought that, doing it through a dating profile would be a easy way to catch you slipping. So stay off of all of that shit. Right now, protect your energy, because they're trying to get you trafficked. All right, look, could be somebody's baby father, a stepfather, a father-in-law. Somebody that's involved here is some type of father figure. Look, we have a girlfriend and a fentanyl poisoning plot. Look at this shit. All right, so somebody needs to be careful. There's a karmic here who was trying to poison somebody. I picked up on that energy last week. All right, and you could be her baby daddy. Right here, you could be the baby father. All right, and she's trying to drug you. She's trying to get you, to unalive, to have like a, what is that, a overdose. Wow. So this is because you've been, all right, it says here crying. I don't know if you've been crying. If you have, it's okay to cry. You're going to get into union with your divine feminine. Don't you worry. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. But this is saying that you've been crying over divine feminine. Like you miss your divine feminine. You want to get with her. And this girlfriend, which I feel like this is the ex, just been trying to sneak up on you, trying to like do all types of shit. All right. You need to be careful. Again, watch the company that you keep and change your locks. All right, the letter Q, somebody's first name, middle name, last name has a Q in it. All right, somebody's having issues with a property right now. Tell you more. Oh, wow. Remember I saw sneak attack, and look, heart attack again. And it wasn't sneak attack, it was heart attack. And I was like, it's a sneak attack. So listen, that heart attack is going to be sneaking up on somebody, because somebody is going to have a heart attack because they're sending that energy towards you. That is crazy. All right, look, you want to keep your options open. Again, you don't want to deal with this karmic, and they're really stressed right now that you don't want to be with them. They're trying to do voodoo on them. It's on you, and you already know the truth. You don't want to be with them. So somebody's house is getting raided. We picked up on that before. They chose the streets, and they're in their feelings because they chose the streets. All right, so this could be the karmic that wanted to be for the streets. All right, let me clarify this house getting raided, because this came out yesterday too. And it was a whole different deck. And it said the same thing, that they're going to get raided. So let's see what we could get with this raided energy. All right, Holy Spirit, talk to me about getting raided. Their house getting raided, or already got raided. What can we get with that? A natural disaster. Yeah, it was a disaster. They was not expecting that to happen. So there's another card that says man-made. Like with this one that says natural disaster, that's basically God saying that was God's work right there. Okay. Tell me more. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands, somebody could be trying to get away. Yeah, from their bad karma. Oh my God. What else do we have here? Ten of Wands is like they feel very burdened right now with all the karma that they're getting. And this is part of the karma that they're going to get raided. So somebody's going to try to like pack up their shit and move out or something. Maybe they already got news. Yeah, look, they're going to try to like take this money, hide it in a tunnel somewhere. That's what I'm getting here. Because they know that some bad karma is coming. After they've been trying to play, God in everybody's life. Trying to have control over everything. Five of Swords is trying to win at all costs. So this disaster came out of nowhere because they were used to having control. So now they have bad karma coming. I feel like they know something's going to happen, because this Ten of Wands is like, this is telling me that they haven't gotten raided yet. Because where you going? When your house get raided, you ain't going nowhere. You going with the feds. Okay? Like you're leaving with them. You're not going to pack your shit up and leave. So I feel like they are doing this now. And with this tunnel and money, it's given like they... Listen, underground tunnel is what came to mind right now. But I don't know if these people are really like that deep into all this shit. All right? But it could just be in the tunnel. Maybe they got money somewhere hidden. This could be a secret pathway. Give me something on this tunnel, Holy Spirit. Okay, so this is the completion of a cycle. And look, trials and tribulation. So with this tunnel, it's just giving like it's like trials, tribulation. It's giving like going on the run or something. Doesn't this look like just like, oh my God, like hell on earth? Trials and tribulation. The Nine of Wands is an ongoing battle. Look at this. On the news. That's what it's giving. Like trying to like run from this. The World card is like, it's a completion of a cycle. But in the reverse, they don't want this completion to happen. Again, them getting raided and going to prison. So they don't want this to happen. The World card is also traveling. So the tunnel is some type of travel. Maybe it's a secret path that they have to be able to go on the run. Like they probably already been planning for this. They knew that this day was going to come. All right. Listen, this is giving also Hova. All right. Like they're saying that he's on the run right now, Jay-Z. And it's like, yo, this is crazy. Like maybe he got already like a secret place. They already said that he hopped on his jet, his private jet. And look, unexpected events. See what I'm saying? Look, travel, situation. And like I said, with this natural disaster, it was unexpected. It was unexpected. They wasn't expecting this, but they already knew it was going to happen. They just didn't know when it was going to happen. So they're trying to bust a move. All right. And either if they already did this, it didn't go in their favor. Okay. Because the world card in the reverse is like they wasn't able to be successful with this. Give me one more. Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're scheming right now, trying to come up with a plan. Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. All right. So Four of Swords is laying down in contemplation. They're in contemplation, trying to be strategic here on how to go on the run and how to avoid this disaster. All right. So that's for somebody. All right. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to go through this energy of being like, you know, in regret. They're trying to figure out how to get away with this. All right. So that's going to be their plan. But they're going to try to run. And Spirit is showing us here that they're going to end up on the damn news. All right. It could be a couple. Or it's just, you know, the karmic is going to end up on the news. All right. Let's see what else. Anything else, Holy Spirit? The letter K is significant. They did a money hex on you to block your financial growth. It could be your family because it says here the collective family members or member. And somebody who's in the Marines, somebody who's tall is significant. All right. Let's get some water. So they try to block your finances. It ain't happening. Again, they did a whole bunch of spells on you and spent so much money. And that shit, it was pointless. All right. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an A in it. And it says here, 8-month-long investigation. So they've been under investigation for a long time. Again, 187, they've been planning on trying to unalive you. Trying to get you out the way so that you don't expose this whole plot that they had here to steal this money from you and power of attorney and all that shit. All right, a sex worker is significant. All right, so let me pull some names. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you see your name here or not, you know, you take what resonates with the message, okay? Kendrick, Washington, Edward, Kiki, Carlson, Russell, Olivia, Ace, Shay, Marisol, Dorothy, Raquel, Cartier, Alina, and Woods. Rosie, how many we got? 4? All right, let me get one more. Rosie, Lex, Mabel, Allie, Martin, Kira, Kinsey, Ray, Copeland, Alexa, Face On, Mackie, Garza, Helen, Chastity, Jenna, Matthews, Roxanne, Susie, Yvonne. I was going to say Ivory, so that could be significant. Ivory. Yvonne, Sapphire, Genesis, Cindy, Alexa, Ray, Kinsey, Allie, and Lex. Skeet, Jody, Terrence, Stacy, Veronica, Pat, Amber, Dro, Van, Jimmy, Jeff, Marquise, Lena, Benji, Carolyn, Julio, Cheryl, Tariq, Brenda, Edison, Evelyn, Gretel, Ron, Rome, Beatrice, Isaac, Emily, Debbie, Morales, Brunner, Cole, Richard, and Montoya. Deontay, Jill, Sloan, Artez, Cody, Seth, Sarah, Angie, Faranak. If anybody watches Sloan Baya on YouTube, watch her and search the reading that she did. She's a celebrity reader, like she reads on celebrities and stuff. And she did a reading on Jay-Z, and she said all of this was gonna happen. Okay, that's what came to mind right now. Sloan, and then Bella. Write it on YouTube and you're gonna see. Look up the video that she when she was talking about Jay-Z months ago, and she said that it was gonna happen this year, and it's happening now. All right, I'm just saying. All right, I'm just saying. All right, so let me start again. Deontay, Jill, Sloan, Artez, Cody, Seth, Sarah, Angie, Faranak, Essie, Thalia, Sherry, Lisa, Olsen, Eddie, Solis, Diana, Amina, Ronald, Kendall, John, Isaac. Wow, we got Isaac twice. What in the world? Because it came out right here too. Isaac, Romero, John, Winston, and Perry. Is that it? Okay, last one right here. Okay, we have here Doyle, Falcon, Jacqueline, Thomas, Mandy, Deja, Olga, Norman, De La Cruz, Hansel, Ramirez, Yvette, Lalo, Jackson, Phillips, Haley, Malone, Stone, Vivian, Stewart, Jean, Sal, and Clinton. All right, y'all, that's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Spiritual Court is now adjourned. Peace.